windy. Welcome back to Montana. As you see, the engine is out, and in this video I'm going to try and get the engine bay degreased, as well as at least get started on the engine and trans, hopefully, before the sun goes down or the wind picks up. So as you can see, the bay is super greasy and oily. There's oil coming out everywhere, apparently at some time, and at least maybe perhaps the steering rack as well. It's all crusty in there. Battery's not hooked up. It's gonna have plenty of time to dry out, so I'm not worried about any electrical connections. Famous last words. But without further ado, I'm gonna go get some gloves. I've got some purple power and the Ryobi pressure washer, and we're gonna get this going. Get a little before shot here, just show you exactly what I'm talking about. Got new boots for the steering rack. It's really crusty in here. So it might give us some clues that there's a lot over here on the passenger side. And a lot down here. This was definitely all power steering fluid. They replaced the lines. Today and tomorrow is probably my real last day. I still got up a little bit, but most of the stuff is really kicked on there. Save leaving on for 3 to 5 minutes. Don't do that. There's just so much grease in this. Looks black. The other thing too is the undercarriage is very greasy too. I don't think I'll be able to get to that today. Don't know that I have any more regular. Got some gas. After the one application, it's looking a lot better. I also turned up the pressure washer to the 25-degree angle instead of 40, and that was taking off a lot of it. So I'm gonna hit some of these harder areas with more solution and let it sit, and we'll go for round 2, hopefully before the sun goes down. Got this face shield on because last time I was getting sprayed in the face, and just a little bit my face was going numb. Well, let's not have a repeat of that. This one is just so, I didn't know this is proper wire, so I'm gonna end up switching this out. It's looking a lot better than it was, I'll tell you that. I would never put the effort into it to make it perfect, but this car's just not worth it. But definitely gonna make it nicer. Let's see if we can agitate this a little bit here. Sounds like I need a wire brush for this. Let me go get one. There you go, look at all that. Hopefully turn the pressure up and it'll help. Alright, let's get another shot in before the sun dips. Well, that's two, and it's already looking a lot better. And obviously it's still some grime, right? But you can actually see the frame in here. Underneath, you can start seeing the shell color come back a little bit. And there's still a ton of grease all the way back there on the frame rails. But I'm not gonna get that without a lift. We're really getting in there. And there's still tons on here too. How much time do you think we got? Probably about 15 minutes till that sun dips. I'm gonna give it one more shot up here in these rails up here back behind this stuff. Kinda wanna do all the wheel wells and stuff too, but I can always do that after. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I may do and give this another pass, but I'm trying to beat that sun. So it's the next day. We don't have as much sun. It's a little windy, but I think we'll be okay. But I'm gonna do the engine and hopefully get all this grease off, or at least most of it. As you can see, I'm wearing my full Batman Returns penguin outfit. Before I get started on the engine, let's see how this looks like in daylight. Oh yeah, it's looking much better. I do want to do another pass with soap and with a rag and just start wiping some of this gunk off, like up here on the hood. So if I can get the engine done and I'm not frozen, I will do another pass on this. So this is probably going to be one of the last days I can pull this off. So the engine is full of oil and grime and grit. And it's all on the back of the trans. So I'm really curious as to where all of this came from. It's up here too. I mean, it'll be interesting to see. Oh, it looks like we got some here. Maybe it's coming out of here. Maybe it's coming out of the heads. That'll be interesting to see. Seems to be a ton of oil down here in the front too. So I wonder if the front main seal went. Guess we'll find out. Might be hard to tell from this angle, but it's already looking a lot better. A lot came off. There's obviously a bunch kicked on the bottom and on the trans. Now it's time for the degreasing spray. This might be futile. Moving, so let's see if the pressure wash will do the work. The GoPro battery died and my cell phone died, so I think where we left off was I did a third and a fourth rinse on the engine and trans. There's just some stuff that's like really, you know, well, that could probably come off if I scrape a little bit, but there's some stuff that's really caked on there that I don't know that I really feel the need to get off. You know, maybe when I get it in the garage I'll get some of that off there. To be honest, it's just too cold to be sitting out here scraping on a 300,000 mile engine. I think for all intents and purposes, it's cleaned up halfway decently. We'll see how the block is once I get it apart. So, you know, I'm not super super stoked, but it's never going to be a show car. You know, this car wouldn't be worth it. If it was like an S6 or something like that, then it'd be worth the effort. Not sponsored by these guys, and I normally buy Harbor Freight gloves, but I've been using these Walmart Nitrile gloves. I do not want to examine anyone with them because they break so easily. So I picked these up, and they're probably overpriced, but they're so strong. They're like double layer. I wore the other pair 4 times doing the cleaning. Not a rip, not a tear, not a breakdown from the chemicals. I could have worn them more, but I figured just throw them out. So if I can find an affiliate link, I will throw it below. Now for the engine bay. Again, it's no show car, but it is a lot cleaner. I mean, you can see the paint. That stuff's baked on there. Again, I could scrub it, but is it really worth it for this car? I don't know. Part of me really wants to. I really want to go the extra mile on this, but the part of me, well, it's getting cold, and I want to get it back together and use it this winter, or try and sell it this winter. Otherwise, you know, I think I'm going to be able to get a better price. I'll be able to get a better price when winter's approaching for a 4-wheel drive car with stone tires with the ski rack than I would in the summer. So, you know, would I like to keep it for a year? I don't know. I might fall in love with it, but I really just kind of want to get it fixed, tool around it for a little while, enjoy it in the snow, and then maybe flip it before winter's over. I don't know. It's hard to say. Kind of want to see if I can make some money on it and get into the next project. You know, this was never meant to be a long-term car, but famous last words, right? So next up, I'm going to try and get it in the barn, and next video, I'll be taking apart that engine. So I got the Audi in the barn. That way the shop is all clear for working on the engine. If I need to pull the truck in, I'm good. But if you like this video and want to see some more of the, you know, somewhat restoration of this Audi, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, thanks for watching. May God bless you, and keep standing up for what's right. Here's the philosophical question of the day. Does putting an Audi in the barn make it barn fine? You tell me.